What's going on, people? All right, special buy of the day over at the depot. There's some decent deals. Now, everything is kind of represented here. We got some Milwaukee, we got some DeWalt, Makita, and we got some Dremel stuff. Guys, there's nothing really here today that I would, at this point, I would just wait, okay? Just either today, tomorrow, I put a picture up on Instagram of some of these pack out kits. Now, that's obviously if you want to buy, if you are in the Milwaukee platform, or if you want to get into the Milwaukee platform. I think some of those pack out deals might be a little bit better buy if you want, the Gen 3 stuff. We talked about for $3.99, you're going to get the medium pack out box, the new Gen 3 Impact, new Gen 3 Hammer Drill, the brushless 18-volt hacksaw, 6 amp hour high output, and a 5 amp hour for $3.99. I don't see anything here that is better than those deals. And again, they should be hitting the floor today, tomorrow. Online, they should be available pretty soon. So if you're in the Milwaukee platform, again, if you're looking for impact, hammer drill, stuff like that, there is one that's a pretty solid deal. Now, you guys saw my video of this. I got this for $88 in store. You're probably not going to get it for that price. If it's something that you've been thinking about getting, this is a pretty decent price. $199. Again, it's a pretty heavy light, guys. It's 4,400 lumens. Very, very powerful. It's an area light. Now they call this the compact sight light. All right. Obviously, right now you can get the smaller version for $149 with a free 3 amp hour battery, and that works as an area light, and it has a little side light. I'm almost thinking that might be a better buy than this, even at $199. But obviously, this is much more powerful lumen wise. It's definitely, and this is one key. So if you kind of want to get into the one key now, like I said, this whole one key thing and the ticks and all that stuff, some people like it, some people think it's worth it. Now, we do have the new one key Gen 3 Impact and Hammer Drill that should be hitting stores fairly soon also. But like I said, the one key is really awesome with Milwaukee's lighting tools. You can program the light from the one key, the app. You can turn it on. If you're got it set up, you're up on a ladder, maybe you want to turn it up to max power. You can do it right from your phone. You don't have to go over there. You can do it right from your app, and you can turn it on, turn it off. You can program it to come on at a certain time every morning. You might arrive to the job site at 5 a.m. Might be pitch black in the morning, especially now it's starting to get darker earlier, so you can kind of have the light already come on at 5 o'clock. So the one key with some of their lights is really an awesome feature, and I recommend it. And it's a solid light. It is a heavy light, so you might want to think about that. That's why if you might, they call this the compact. There's one smaller than this, guys. Besides that, you got a Shockwave Impact Duty Kit, 1997. It's a 10-piece for this drill bit set. Let me try to get a little closer look here. Yeah, I've never seen these before, honestly. $20. Obviously you're going to see the titanium 23-piece set is $19 right now. Last year we saw it at $14.97. There's another Shockwave kit here. This is a 100-piece Shockwave for $25. This is a pretty solid deal. You got obviously 100 different bits here. So it's a good way if you go through these a lot. If you like the Shockwave stuff, you got 100 bits here. I see a couple nut drivers. It looks like it's 2 individual cases here, so probably 50 in each. But nothing it basically looks like a lot of your basic little bits there. So don't get pulled in because it's 100 pieces. You got to look and see what's actually in these kits. Yeah, this is nothing special, guys. Obviously this is the Gen 2. You can... Actually, it could be the Gen 3, but I still wouldn't get it. No, it is the... not saying that the Gen 3 is much... The only difference I see... the biggest difference is with the impact driver. It's just... it's really an awesome impact driver than the new Milwaukee. Super powerful, super compact. IPM of 4,300. And you're going to be able to get the new Gen 3 for the same price here, guys. All right. Now, you're going to get the pack out, the small pack out case, Gen 3 hammer drill, Gen 3 impact driver. You're only going to get 2 2s, though. So, if you want 2 5s, this might be something. It's the same price. The only difference is the batteries. You get 2 5s with this kit. It is Gen 2. With the Gen 3, you get the pack out, but you get 2 2s. But I would go with the pack out personally. Now this is their brushless kit, guys. This is the Gen 1 version, we'll call it. We all know about the new brushless Gen 2 line, where there's a hammer drill, a drill driver, and 2 different impacts. There's impact with no speed settings, and there's an impact without speed settings. So $179, I think in the store you can get this kit with a 4 and a 2 for $199. So you are saving $20 here. But again, I don't know. You gotta think of it this way, guys. Where's the value? And where's the value gonna be? Again, if $200 is all you want to spend, something to consider. I mean, obviously it's a little bit less, but with tax. But for another $100, you're gonna step into the brand new Gen 3 fuel, and you're gonna get a pack out. But again, that's totally up to you. Let's just take a look here. I mean, this is a pretty good price, guys. It's I won't recommend it only because of the drill driver they give you. Now, if they included the 780 in this kit, I would say, hey, great way to get a nice little. And I actually have a kit that I bought with the Tough system, and it came with the same 771. This is the 771 drill driver with this, and it is just a really bad drill driver. I don't think you're going to find a worse drill driver out there. It's really old. I have no idea why they're still making this drill driver, especially when they have the 780, which again, it's better, but not much better. But the 885, the impact is a solid impact. It's been out for years. It's awesome, compact. $149 is a good price, but again, if it came with the 780, I'd say, hey, you got some good value here. But again, if you have the 771, you've had it, you've liked it, it's always performed for you, go nuts. $150 is a pretty good price. Yeah, the radius light, $199, 1 key. The thing is too, area lights, people sometimes expect more out of them than really, a lot of people say, and it's just got very good reviews here, 17 reviews, I got 5, but, don't be, just because it says 4,400 lumens, it's an area light, so it's going to, you're going to have a 360 degree of light, but it's not going to stretch out as far as you think, and just keep that in mind. This is a pretty solid little kit here. Wow. I actually have this impact. Wow. I haven't seen this impact offered in a long time. I I actually thought they didn't make this anymore, this impact driver. This is their first brushless impact driver. I'll have to show you. And I have the hammer drill, the brushless hammer drill. And I really like both of them. So, you know, in this particular case, guys, it's the same price as the Milwaukee. Now, you do get bigger batteries with the Milwaukee, but, you know, I would go with this Makita. And I would definitely go with the Makita over this DeWalt. You know, for another $30, you're going to get brushless instead of brushed. All right, you don't get the tough system box. They give you a hard box here. Obviously not a tough system, but yeah, I think this is a great price, guys. $179. Because, you know, when this impact driver came out, like, Makita wasn't into, like, value. You know, this was their first offering, and it's a really awesome impact driver. Really super light, great speed, a lot of power. And I know people, believe it or not, who have to go on eBay to even find this impact driver. Because they've had it. They love it. They don't want any other impact driver except this one. I forget what model number it is. But, yeah, it really is a solid little impact. But anyway, so there's some pretty decent deals here. Nothing extraordinary. You know, as we get closer to Christmas, you're going to see these Home Depot special buys of the day really start to get interesting. We're quite not there yet, being early October, but some decent stuff here. So, any comments, questions, let me know. We'll catch you. Flip.